man. I mean, come on now. You're your man in a problem. Every minute a domestic violence in the house. Every minute the man a mash out the window. Every minute them fight, them fight. I do it in my home. In front of we fight. Sometimes you the woman over there moan some blood moan. And when time she over there moan, the man a call out the man name all 3-4 times the man knock the. And my brother as a teenager, he had stand up on him. And when time me who that stand up on him and push it in about me and my sister. My brother watch my mother and father did in the same house, nasty like a drunker. They don't care. They tie up one another. Me watch my father tie up my mother upon bedded and lace him in her rear in front of we. And she don't care and she did a ball out. Enough time me see the man on top of the woman and lace him in the wrong hole, the right hole. And she a ball out and she don't care. I have a teenage son in the house. And you don't care enough to say, listen, wait till the put them gone to school. These two people never used to control themselves. And when time them son turned down on me, this boy so freaking wicked. That this boy where I went school, get holiday, the boy used to hold me. I saw him hold me in my throat, so. And he said, come here. It's like this boy is demon possessed with some type of freakiness. So in like rough sex. And call we said, come here. Just like a raper man in our bush. Just like a wicked person that is on the road, which part of pray upon people, girl pitney. I saw him did look when he's small. Creepy as fuck on my younger brother. But it's like he could have been one big dirty raper man. He was so advanced in what he did. In call we. He knocked me. He said, come here. Me said, no, me not come because you don't touch me. As a little child, I said to you, you don't touch me. He said, me not touch you. Come here. He will hold you out by your hand and drag you. And when you drag you in your face, he grab you in your so. And as your sister, and me could remember him was a teenager. He might grow some little beard up here so. And he right up here so. No mustache, me fi say. And he come against me skin and he used to make me skin crawl. You know what the man do? He suck out in me, his sister tongue to tell me, down in my throat will hurt me. Did my mother do anything about it? Nothing. And she hide it from my dad. And she never said nothing about it. For 3, 4, 5 times a day, anytime this boy, I remember what happened last night with him and his father and mother, he throw it down upon me. Me were walking at the house and he just dash me down upon the bed. And just take it. It reached to a point in my life where me no fight, you know. God and my weakness, me reached to a point in my life which part me never used to fight no more. If he push me down, me just lie down like a dead piece of ass. And me just make him have his way. Like me not have no life in my body. No tears couldn't come out of my eyes. There's no strength to fight. I couldn't do nothing. I'm a child. I am helpless. I can't tell mommy. I can't tell daddy. Because if me tell daddy, mommy, I go say a lie. I know me I go get licking on my ass when daddy gone. So therefore, who do I tell? Sometimes when me small, me just ask myself, say, God, I see. Who do I tell? It's like 4 walls is around you. You're just locked up in it. You have to go home to it. The only freedom that you get is when you go to school and play with your friend them. And when you play with your friend them, you have to cheer up. You can't go out there go talk. You can't make your friend them get a hint of what's going on because then go tell teacher or go and go tell them parents. When you go home drunk or go find your body because them are going to kill you as a little child. And tell police that they can't find you just to spare their son. That's what I used to go through. I should know about it. Times upon times upon times upon times again she knew about it. And it's like nothing at all. Nothing at all. She don't beat the boy. She don't take her son to counseling. She don't tell him that what you're doing is wrong. Me know say Jamaican people like to cover up these things and push it under the rug. Watch your child from your child is small. Watch your boy pitney them. Watch your girl pitney them. Watch your actions. What you do in front of your child because children live what they learn. No little pitney no born as no raper man family ram. No little children born like no raper man family ram. The actions that the parents do in front of the uncle or the auntie or wherever you left them with any sort of adult, that's where they learn from. That's where they learn from them. If you find out your son or your daughter make this mistake, please sit down and counsel that child. Please don't push it under the rug because it's going to hurt more people. Because he move on from me to my other sister. My brother called me since me big like the big. I was 30 years old. I remember so when me a 30-year-old me to gain weight. I me did gain this heap of weight. I remember so me have one big body. My brother called me on my phone. And God, I'm a witness, me not lie. And my brother said to me, say, my sister, you know, say you look good. If your name, my sister, me see I walk down the road, me da fuck. Hey, me da hey. And it come like the fuck couldn't come out in him mouth. I say, me da hey, me da look here, you know. Me da call to you, you know. Hey, girl, you look good, you know. And, you know, something inside of me, I say, didn't this man change? Is this man thinking that I'm still his toy? Is this man thinking that he's still entitled to my body? Like he used to do when he's small. Doesn't this man change in ways? How you talk to your big old grown-ass adult sister, so? That simply mean if you catch me in one bush, you don't take it then? That simply mean you not change. And that man never ever sit down in front of us. Me not talk about the rest of them, I talk about me, myself, and say, my sister, what I did to you when I was small, I was wrong. My apologies. That mother tell me, say, certain things, you have to die and go to your grave with it. Huh? I was a little child at 4 years old. And when I was 4 years old, I could remember my brother come with his dirty finger, people. And when he was playing under there and playing under there, he rub his son. When he rub his son, he push his finger up in there. As a small little child, and it hurts. And I lie down, sit down on one little settee there in our house, one sofa in our house. And when he push his finger up in there and he rub it and he rub it and he might try. But at 4 years old, oh God Almighty, you expect me to get wet? And what do you know about wet? You was older than me and you was also a child. How you know a woman forget wet? What do you see your parents do? Huh? Did your parents involved in some sexual activities? How do you know at age of 9 because he was 9 older than me? How you know say if you rub your finger it make it get wet? And when he now get wet, that little boy did then rub your and push his finger up in there and his whole finger couldn't go up in me. Me never forget. And him push it till right just up on fingertip. Yeah? And when time he push I could remember that as a little baby girl, that me couldn't walk, me if I walk up my leg, me suffer the whole day. I suffer the whole day. And when me suffer the whole day, me if I walk and up my leg because it come like say me want turn on one fan under me because the amount of burning sensation, it come like somebody dash scotch branded pepper under me. I saw it upon me. Little did I know that is in dirty and he put under me. In dirty and he put under me and in dirty finger and he left germs in me. I did not know. And he leave me alone that day. And he tried, before he left me alone, he lied upon me and he tried to put in little something in me and he couldn't go in. And he said to me, say, get up and put on your panty. And he said, the next time we can sleep in. That's what he told me. And let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. This man, this little boy, he dealt with me like he's a grown man. Parents, be careful of the actions that you're doing around your children because your children will break other people. Your children will break their other siblings. And you see, when time we grow up and we cannot take it anymore and we have to express ourselves. And these are not back in the days which part we could have shut up because social media there for everybody know how wicked mothers are and how wicked brothers are and uncle and daddy and everybody. You guys are gonna say that, listen, we are the victim and call we the victim the perpetrator and act like they're no innocent. What if you do? Keep it inside and we all rather say we dead and hang up power rope. And rather we go with grave with emotional scars and this woman want me to love her. This woman want me to call her mommy. This woman want me to respect her. And what they use to conquer me all these years is obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Let me tell you this. When I complained to my mother, she did nothing about it. Not even beat, she not beat the boy. It's two parents. Call the father, sit down with the father and say we have a problem with this boy. Can we come up on rapist? Make we stop fucking in front of the pitney. They didn't do that. You know what they do? You know what they do? Them turn around and take up on his head and cover for him. And I become every single day because this boy sister then give him the red light. And I'm not living with this anymore because it's eating me up inside. And I want to just take off everything off of my chest. This boy, he was there doing all this shit and he continued. When he continued, people, every day he used to rub it and doing foreplay them. God knows how him knows how foreplay if you do. Until he turned me into a full-blown woman before time. Because I have to endure not just in finger, but I have to endure is when I underpants. Him start penetrating me right now. And the father and mother don't have nothing to say about him. And the father was much away working on a truck, doing security work, and the mother never tell him. That means you like wagwan. Kudos to your son. Cheers. I used to endure pain under there. It's like needle stick you up under there. It come like one day put 1 million needle up in there sometime when he done with me. Like needle stick me up under there. Sometimes he just, one at the time I remember he went on me and he just tear out something out of me. Me don't know why go up they go tear out, but he tear down something out from up under there. Tear out something from up in there, and it was in my underwear and the whole day. As a child, I don't know what happened to me. Me don't know why he tear out from, because remember say the boy a grown now, you know. Remember say the boy a grown and turning a teenager and a mature and he's something get bigger and bigger now, you know. And he don't have no conscience to stop, and the parents they not stop him. And I'm not how me talk now. Nobody not help me now. And he tear something from under there, tear something from under there. And all I have to do is watch that something when tear. Me don't know what that tear out. But something tear from under there. It's like a thin piece of tissue has been ripped from up in there. I'm not a gynecologist. I don't know what it is. And the whole day, that thin piece of something there in my underwear alongside blood. And I have to be watching it. Every minute me go pee under me burn me. And I have to be watching it and watching it and watching it. And I don't know what. I don't know how to tell. I don't know if to explain to myself for what. I find myself one at the time still in one little truck there where we used to walk up on the hill where we live, and I still down there cry. I look on something and I cry in a silence because I don't know what. And he didn't have any conscience. He never eased up on me because it was school holiday. As soon as me go back up again, me get to a next portion. He even reached the point where he had semen. And he used to release his semen inside of me. He reached the point where he had semen. And he used to release his semen inside of me. What if I got pregnant for that man? What if at 10 years old, I would have to carry my brother's child? What did I do to me? And also, you don't know me today? You would have never known me today. And I'm as a mother that carry a child, Eugenie Harris. You carry me 9 months. Why did you sit down and let all these things happen to me and expect for me not to be bitter? And when me get the people in platform for use on YouTube, and me go out there, and me put out evidence, me not just talk, me put out evidence. You're welcome, Robert. And you put out evidence, and me put out evidence out there. You come as a mother, and you cover up and you tell lie upon me. And you polish it off. And you make it look like I am the bad guy. I'm speaking to you right now. Why? I need to heal and I need answers from you. I need answers from you. I'm not here begging for your love. I don't want you to be my mother. I don't want you to be my children's grandmother. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't want a relationship from you. But one thing I think you owed me is the reason why. One thing you owe me, Eugenie Harris, the woman who carried me 9 months, help me to heal. Tell me why from I was small. Why, Eugenie Harris? Why you didn't help me? Why? Why, Eugenie Harris? Why you didn't help me to keep my maiden? Eugenie, why you let your son rob me out to nothing that